Ikaw? Ha? Ngayon ka doon sa ano? Hindi. Hayaan mo na. Hayaan mo na. I-click mo lang yung kung maingat.
Ay! Yata!
Matulog naman ganyan pag pumunta ka doon.
Mama, pa?
Pancake! Saan magluluto?
Tita, pa!
No, later na yan. Thank you for my 1 million viewers. Maraming salamat po. Tara, ikaw niyo ka rin.
Aba na. This is number is the concept. Concept.
Islang kayo ba? Panchit! Panchit! Sadaki kaon panchit! Thank you for my 1 million viewers. May 1 million na eh. Sabi yung cellphone ko. Ay, hindi pa pala pwedeng open yan. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for my 2 million viewers. Shakoy. Hello host. Hi, Shakoy. Kaya man Shakoy. Thank you for coming. Shakoy. Ano to eh? Pagkain to yung Shakoy. Siya man siya. Thank you for coming to LS. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for my 3 million viewers. Taga saan po kayo, Shakoy? Ano ng mother na ngayon? Second death anniversary. Pagadian City. Bisaya rin pala to si Shakoy. Di ba Pagadian si ano? Ma'am Salvi? Ay, hindi ba?
Hindi, si Papa taga-Pagadian.
Taga saan yun si Ma'am Salvi?
Si Papa ba taga-Pagadian?
Ah,
Tuwa kay balo kung taga si Papa. Okay.
basta Osamis. Taga dyan din ang papa ko. Sa Pagadian. Asa dapit sa Pagadian, be? Dili lang miswito sa lugar ng papa namo. Wala na kasi pareho yung papa at saka mama namin. Yung apelyido ng papa ko Halalon. Salamat sa my 4 million viewers. Don't forget to thumbs up. Yung connection is unstable. Natog na si Yuri? Natog na? Wala man ni mo ba ni? Muhilak to. Maraming salamat po. Pero naakasagawa siya ko nagtrabaho o nasa Pilipinas lang. Parang nasa ibang bansa yung ano mo yung profile. Ito ba lalaki ba to si Shakoy? Lalaki pala. Hindi ko kasi makita masyado yung nasa profile. Lalaki pala siya. Shakoy. Ay, gracious.
Sino yung isa mong viewers?
Tatapat yung kanina?
Sino yung isa?
Wala lang.
Sino yung pangalawa?
Ambot.
Wakaila yung isa.
Bakit nag-open ka na nga? Hindi naman pwede mag-open ka.
Doon, nakatambay yung isa doon. Pero yung isa, di ko alam sino yung isa.
Bakit? Kakaano mo lang nagtambay ka na agad?
Hindi, doon sa isang bulan, di may nakasign in yun.
Yung?
Nagtakbon.
Salamat sa nag-BG-BG dyan. Thank you so much. Maraming salamat po sa inyo. Padungan naman po si Yuri. Tulog na yan. Thank you so much. Please come in. Pasok lang po mga kaibigan. At magmahalan. Ito na puntahan. Saan na ba ito? Inom pa tayo ng coke. Thank you so much sa may tunong viewers. Maraming salamat po sa inyo. Bigyan kita ng jacket, Shakoy. Thank you so much. Maraming salamat. Naka-stapler din ah. Kay stapler? Bago naman. Ay, gracious. Oh, gracious. Thank you for my 2 million viewers. Maraming salamat po. Sa ulo ko. Bigyan na ako niya. Thank you so much sa 2 millions na nandiyan. Thank you to my 2 million viewers. Maraming salamat po. Pasok lang po kayo mga kaibigan. Pasok lang po kayo mga kaibigan. Pita. Pasok lang po mga kaibigan. Magtuloy. Kita ka talaki ka na. Tara, dyan sleeping. Ako, ingay mo. Thank you so much, guys. Maraming salamat po. Lagi kon. Maingay kadaki ko. Thank you so much sa tumingin nga nandyan. Maraming salamat po. Thank you so much sa tumingin nga nandyan. Maraming salamat po. Ay, ayan. Ayan. Ayan, ayan.
Dumuna ba iyo?
Wala. Ano ba yung dadaki ko?
Uy! Umuna!
Natog na siguro eh?
Uy! Umuna! Papa, I cleaner. Papa, I cleaner. Papa, my cleaner. You? Oh, Papa.
Thank you so much, Sanjay.
Papa, usiku jauh. Papa, usiku. Papa, usiku no. No, Papa.
Kita kata lagi kan. Untuk kata lagi kan. You close the lagi ko when you're just sleeping. Lagi ko. Thank you so much, Sayu Shakoy. Thank you, thank you.
Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Papa.
Thank you so much for 3 minutes, Sanjay.
Papa. Papa. Usiku.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 9, la gente. Esa.
Yo también, más.
No, te lagi ko.
Papa.
Bigyan sa certification. Thank you so much, Ako'y salamat sa iyo. At sa buwan, sa tuming buwan. Two.
Sino yung isa?
Yung siya Ako'y nga.
Nandiyan ba isa? Dali lang.
Muhimong 3, dimimong 2.
Papa, ay ko yung video.
Sabi mo, maraming pupunta kasi wala naman eh.
Papa,
Dami kayo nag-i-LS, ano ka ba? Ano lang yan, swerte-swertean lang yan. Dami kayong naglalakihang ano, mga YouTuber. Kulit mo kadaki ko. Thank you so much. Maraming salamat. Maraming salamat po. Gray, may kasakit ang kalawasan. Tulog na nga si Yuri. Naantok na yun. Hindi man siguro angin sa gawas ron. Dili angin. May isang adlaw lang hangin. Ano nito? Ay, gracious. Ay, gracious. Naghilis na rin yata si Lolo ngayon eh.
Papa, Papa, Papa,
Nasa CR tadaki kon.
Papa. Look, paano ko ta? Papa, Papa, paano ta dito? Paano ta?
Tagain na lang kung basahon be. Babasa na nga lang ako nito. Saan na ba yung bas? Hirap nitong walang binabasa eh. Mas maganda yung may binabasa. Yan mga kong basahin be. Babasa lang tayo ng DP nito. Nasa CR. Sorry. Nasa CR. Tagay kong basahon be. Mas maganda pa yung may ginagawa. Kahanap nga ako ng basahin be. Asan eh yung mga basahon ba? Babasa tayo. Hindi pa yata yung ano eh. DP. Sa DP, nandiyan na lang. Anong gagawin mo? Hindi ka tawag.
Oo, saan na yung ano? Asa? Ano may mga album doon?
Wala oh. Tagal. Ayan na yan. Japanese.
Diyan sa mga album ba? Diyan sa may cabinet.
Kabinet.
Sa cabinet ba sa ilalim? Saan mo yan?
Ayun. Champion man eh.
Ano nga yun?
Ito, mababasa na nga lang ako. Alam magawa eh. Babasa na nga lang ako. Mas maganda. Babasa ako, magbabasa. The Champion Providence and the Way of Blessed Families. Forward. Demon name Great Mother Sang Iyong Wong was born in 1914 in Chungju, An Bokdo. Throughout her entire life, she maintained their piety, serving the Messiah to the utmost of her sincerity. She never wavered even a bit in her entire life of faith. Nasa naman ako? And stand out as the cream of all the woman and shining standard for the whole world. Her childhood faith was shaped in the Presbyterian Church while associating with important spiritual groups, preparing for the return of the Messiah in Korea. She led a life of strict sacrifice and prayer, building the spiritual foundation to receive the Messiah. Evelyn lived her whole life for the sake of God's will and made constant spiritual condition for the family of the true friends. On the other hand, she was agonized to see that many blessed families were failing to live according to the true meaning of the blessing. Seeing the blessed family suffering from many illnesses, dying in fear of the Satan and evil spirit, and drowning in the swamp of evil despite their being blessed, she made a firm determination to help them by all means. After her Sungwa ascensions to the spiritual world, she had to fight against hundreds of millions of Satans and offer serious prayer and spiritual condition without resting even a minute or a second. This was an act of, an act of great loyalty towards God and true friends, and was impossible to achieve without a great love for the humankind. Although there had been many hard laws along the path, Demon Nim returned to the earth, become one with Yumjinim, and willingly went through all the sacrifices. Wala, pinapawisan yung ano ko. Pinapawisan yung kamay ko.
Ito, yung tinanggal yung
Quiet. As the champion Providence has been proceeding with the love of Yumjinim and Demon Nim, our amazement has been the timely occurrence of five powerful spiritual phenomena. A revelation of unexpected spiritual information inspired the members, and this led to the spiritual experiences and spiritual and physical resurrection, bringing to blessed families such grace as liberation from illness, economic stability, and family harmony. Young Janine and Dimonim, after receiving the true parents, are working in a tight schedule with no time to rest in order to transform the evil spirit in the members' bodies into absolutely good spirit, without any earthly foundation to connect with God, had been just sitting thirst as he beheld our members now, however. He is carrying out a great work of transformations to establish a new vision and order the victory of the true Christ, champion Providence, and liberation ceremony for the direct ancestors.
Tito.
You go to your mama.
Tito.
You go to your mama.
Mama, yung tinanggal yung
As in the truth. Asan ba ako? As in the true Father's word, had Adam and Eve achieved individual perfection by following God's word, they would have become good ancestors of the human. Since the first human ancestor walked in the opposite direction to God, they become false parents and inherited to the enmity and a great curse. Called original sin. Through the true parents, the humanity today must strive to terminate the wrong lineage that has been continued through the history and receive the true lineage that God intended to establish at the beginning, thereby connecting to the boundless blessing of God. By taking to the heart of Dimonim and Benjamin guidance that say, now it's the time for our brothers and sisters to change. Although God wants to bless them, the amazing blessing will be borrowed away unless they are changed to be absolute. We will have to become true people of faith, qualified to receive 100% of the blessing that God and the true friends seek to give us. Thank you for my 2 million members. This book contains words spoken by Eugene and Damon Lim in the 369 two-day Champion Workshop over 5-year period. As we present this book, we sincerely hope that this book helps our brothers and sisters to understand how precious the providence of restoration being conducted by God and true parents is, and what kind of life leads to true happiness, and what is truth and beauty. We are deeply grateful to the bottomless love of God and true parents, and for Yunjinim and Dimonim sacrifice in working the Trinifat. And we hope that in the new millennium, our brothers and sisters renew themselves as they approach the Providence Great Turning Point. Finally, we extend our deep gratitude to the Dean, Jin Chun Kim, Professor of Bill, and Professor Yung Tang Chu, all from the Sun Moon University, who have provided full support for the publication of this book. Nagbabasa lang po ako kasi walang pumapasok. Nasa CR na yung papa niya. Nasa ka ba eh? Nasa CR.
Papa.
Chapter 1, The Historical Ground of Champion. Section 1, The Champion Spiritual Training Center, Birthplace of New History. The location and geographic condition of the land of Champion. The place most remembered among those that are associated with the memories of Jesus Christ who opened the New Testament age is the Sea of Galilee. Although it is called a sea, it is actually a lake in a long curved shape like a harp. The sea is famous for having great scenery and fertile land around it, and provides ample fish for rich human living. Perhaps for this reason, Jesus spent most of his public life near the Sea of Galilee, and the famous preachers of the Gospel such as the Sermon of the Mount, Lord's Prayers, and Golden Rule, Matthew 5 verse 7. We're all given in hell by the Sea of Galilee. Whereas Jerusalem reminds us of the cross of Jesus, the Sea of Galilee is reminiscent of his miracles and signs, Sermon on the Mount, and Jesus as a peaceful shepherd. True parents are completing God's providence of restoration and is leading the work of realizing the kingdom of heaven in the new millennium, while opening the age of the fourth Adam of the completed Testament age, and the condition of the spiritual condition established in the holy mountain of Champion, the completion state of holy ground. The spiritual works hitherto conducted in Champion Spiritual Training Center on the foundation of true faith and spiritual condition have been highly successful in the transforming people from all nations in the form of the original human beings, and the awakening and grace experienced in the recent providence centering of Yung Jinun and Dimonim have made Champion event more familiar to the world unificationists as a result. Champion has risen to be a holy place to uphold the last work of the completed Testament age, whereas the Mount Sinai was the holy ground of the Old Testament age, and the sea of the holy ground of the Old Testament age, and the sea of the holy ground of the Old Testament age. Ay, nagbalik ako. We can see that their counterpart of the completed Testament age is the Champion Lake, where the place of heavenly presence
Maybe.
has been
One
completed
order.
and dedicated as dwelling and resting place of God's true prayers. The Champion Lake is calm, and yet in windy days it creates rough waves and a grand sense like a sea. When white winds sometimes come and flow around the stream in him, it seems to show us the original peace and beauty of the Garden of Eden. When seen from Chung Shung Dai, the top of the hill is magnificently surrounded with peaceful sea clouds. Hence, when we arrive at Chungpyeong Spiritual Training Center,
In the restaurant?
the flower blossoming according to the season and beauty of the hills, and water cleanse us of the dirt of the world and arouse the original heart in us.
This all?
The Chungpyeong Lake is located at 37.5 north latitude and in the middle between the east and west coast of South Korea.
I thought 2000.
The river from
In the
Wonchon
restaurant,
Gangwon-do converges
No?
at Chonchon with the river from Mansuyan Lake, forming the Pokan River, which is the upper stream of the Han River, and the Chungpyeong Lake is located in the middle of the Pokan River, where it merges with the Hongchon River. When you look at the Chungpyeong Lake from Chungchon,
I don't know the remote.
the stream coming from the rock makes a
I
quiet
don't know the
circle
remote.
in the front of the training center and flows to the left, forming a lake with a diameter of about 6 kilometers. Paul Channel, hi host. Paul Channel, hi Shakoi.
Ano pa lang siya? 100 pa lang.
When you view the area from Di sudah basa ako ng mga kunay. Chungchungday. The peaceful lake opens up your heart fresh.
Bago pa lang.
In a backstand like a firm support and the shore.
Isang oras ka lang kasi lalayas tayo.
Kita raw?
Hindi.
In the lip of the training center across the lake rises like a reliable guide for forming a warm atmosphere as if in the true fans. Gulo pa kasi yung isa eh. Tadaki ko, you got done! Hence, when you free and separate Eva's raid in the palace of heavenly presence, and with a free bird spirit go up to the Chungchung Day, look right, you will find yourself in true Farah's embrace, where you can fully understand the true Farah's word. From now on, we will establish a unification culture village where all our brothers and sisters from the world can come and live together. The peaceful Chungpyeong Lake and Chungchung Mountain science supports seem to have been keeping the mystery deep. Taraki ko, ano yan? Ay nako, nagsusulat. Akin na. No. You go there. Ay nako. You go na, Taraki ko. Saan naman ko eh? Nawa na yun ko.
Parang kasi ibang bansa din siya ako kasi
Yung ano nga niya, parang nasa lagawas. Nasaan mo kayo nawa? Nang hinang kusang gibasa? Nawa na yun ko tadaki ko. Wala mo. The sake of the glories of the completed testament age, this natural beauty together with the palace will shine light to the whole world. Children of pure and clean land, and a wide open land of the heart yearned for by all people. This is truly a land with God's blessing, a land where God and true friends will dwell in peace, and God's foundation where He will impart blessing to the lives of all the children will be remembered as the homeland of the heart by all the visitors. You go there na yung adaraki ko? Number 2, the Chungpyeong Holy Ground. The creative world returns symbolic beauty to the Creator God. And thus there is no place of the Creator world where the divine nature is not manifest. Because of the fall of the human ancestor, the world came into the grip of the Satan, and its original splendor has become consumed. However, after the appearance of the true friends on earth, the ownership of the world is being transferred again. The true ownership of the world is being transferred again. The true honor. In 1965, a true forest George 40 nation established holy grounds in 120 places, putting soil from Korea in each place. This signaled the beginning of the process of bringing back the lost heaven and earth to God. The land of Chumpion is the prime of all the lands purchased by the true parents in view of its suffered natural condition and the true parents' hard work and spiritual condition invested there. It is by the far the best place for us to live a kingdom of heaven, whereas the old headquarters church in
Pa!
is the formation state holy ground, and the Chung'ang training center in the Holy City, the growth state holy ground. The Chungpyong Spiritual Training Center is the completion state holy ground, representing a restored Garden of Eden. Here, the true friends made many prayers and opened the gates of the province.
Yeah. Yeah.
After Chungpyong was found through the spiritual efforts of the true friends, church leaders from the Korea sometimes gather her from a few days' workshop which proceeded like a training. On September 30, 1969, there was a gathering to mark the end of the 120-day prayer condition. The Champion Spiritual Training Center commenced with the construction on July 12, 1971 of the original service hall. The place had served as a holy ground where people came for various workshops or individual prayers until January 19, 1995, when the spiritual workshop as the work of Yunjinim and Dingnim made a full start. At the beginning, the workshop were conducted as 3-day workshop and once or twice a week. After the 40-day workshop for the national messiahs to be dispatched throughout the world on 40-day workshop for Korean church leaders in 1996, 40-day workshop and 2-day workshop have been proceeding at the same time for the unificationists from all over the world. Chungkyung is a place where the true parents have been making spiritual condition from the 1960s, but reclaiming this land from the Satan by taking a torturing faith. The true parents affirmed that this was a holy place where the final phase of the families at the close of the history, the Unification Church and the human history will be carried out. If the Chumpadong is the formation state place, the Sutikli Chung'ang Training Center is the growth state place, and Chungpyong the completion state land. This is why I started preparing this place and making its federal condition here since 1969. Although you may not know this, I have been coming here every day, just as I visit Sutikli whenever I have time. It takes almost 4 hours to make a trip to Chungpyong, but still, I came here every day to make a spiritual condition. Here I prepared a strategy for the Battle of the United States and made a desperate showdown prayer for the heaven. For this reason, you must understand that this is the most important place. Spiritual people know this clearly even without my explanation. In the future, Chungpyong will become the headquarters of the world. You should know that this is a clear fact because this is the foundation of my last spiritual condition, August 5, 1973. We did not buy the large Chungpyong land casually. Rather, it was purchased through my desperate spiritual condition. Looking at the dawn stars and evening stars, I prayed and maintained the focus on the one before time. And you see the target right on. Bukas kita sa muli. Lakwachera family. Hello everyone. Thank you so much, Lakwachera family. Thank you for coming. Pau channel di ko nabutan ilis mong busy sa work. Salamat sa pagpunta, Lakwachera family. Permítame. Yes, ano ba yun? Ano ba yun? Nandiyan na yun, wala. Tuloy. Yun. Microscope natin.
Ayan. Papa.
Thank you so much, Lacochera family.
Ayan.
BG lang ho sa Lacochera family. Work mo. Thank you so much, Lacochera family. Thank you so much, Lacochera family. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Mention here that your friends fish corpse. They have caught one as long as 110 centimeters and went into a meditation to save the mankind. They made a plan to establish an international training center with a temple to hold 10,000 people, an ideal global city, old culture village, and several educational institutions. He also spoke of the plan to operate motorboats from the Champion Dam to the training center to invite Christian ministers to the beautiful land of Champion and inspire them with beautiful memories of being with the second coming Messiah. According to the plan, when the ideal global city was constructed, land of 144 pyongs, 425 would be allotted to each of the 120 nations, and even an airport would be constructed in order that the members could directly arrive on the world. These plans are being realized one by one now in Champion. The grandeur of the Palace of Heavenly Presence beheld on the Champion Mountain, the beauty of the Champion Lake, flowing serenely like a long patch of salt, the majesty of the Sun El Hill. Ay, ganito ko na. Thank you so much, Lacochera family. Basahin ito. Ito na basahin ko ito. Ancestor Liberation Ceremony. The meaning of the 7th Generation Liberation Ceremony. In the Hanamdong House on January 21, 1999, to France, all the unification members throughout the world must offer an ancestor liberation ceremony. In the age of true friends, you can go over the realm of family only after finding your ancestor after the 7th generation and performing a liberation ceremony for them. In order to enter the new completed testament age, you must liberate your ancestor, starting with the 7th generation and then expanding to 120 generation. Only this way can you substantially complete the restoration of 160 families on earth as tribal messiahs. Ancestor liberation ceremony shall be provided to every ancestor as well as to good ancestor. It was decided that the 7th generation liberation ceremony will be conducted between February 12, 1999 and August 31, 1999. And those who wanted to save their ancestor and receive blessing had to meet this time. Demonim said, after the conclusion of the 7th generation liberation ceremony, we must find and liberate ancestor between the 8th and 120 generation with a step of 7 generation each, and connect the 180th generation in the false lineage from Eden 8 to the true lineage. Thank you so much for my 4 million viewers. On January 1, 1991, Truffaut said, if you go to the spiritual world without having offered an ancestor liberation ceremony, you will be accused by your ancestor. Ancestor liberation ceremony has the same significance as saving your ancestry. You should understand clearly that that is the time when true parents must extend complete salvation to the spiritual world through the liberation of ancestor. The overall providence of restoration for the spiritual world on earth will bring complete fruit. Ancestor liberation ceremony serve as a ceremony of change of blood lineage that gives, in the name of their parents, spiritual and physical birth to all the fallen people as original children. Thank you so much for my 4 million viewers. Maraming salamat po. The ancestor liberation ceremony led by the Mama started on November 17, 1997 with a 3-day champion workshop for the members of the Tokyo region, which had reached its goal for the 40 million couples blessing, which was attended by 600 members and spent performed every champion workshop. On November 10, 1977, the benediction of the ceremony proclamation of opinion and the spiritual rule. The true parents delegated the authority to bless the spiritual to Jinil and Dimini, thereby opening the way for the full-scale salvation of the spiritual world. In January 1992, the true parents gave the New Year cosmic expansion with replacing and rooting out the satanic blood lineage. Kita ko ulo eh. Ay, masakit yung katawan. Bakit nag-stop yun? Precious. Tapa pala nito yun. Preparation of ancestor liberations. Ancestor liberations. We felt that the smart sister spirit because the Satan was thinking about hence ancestor liberation ceremonies of enemies. When a sister with original sin early the repentance become right of the righteous, and accepted the sin become good spirit without sin and vitalities. Evil spirit absolutely cannot approach a good spirit shining to strongly, just as you cannot block into strong light. Bright light moves the spirit of it become absolutely good spirit. As such, the good sister as God's who's taking care of the health of the people of the church. Thank you so much. Maraming salamat po. For this ancestor liberation ceremony, however, there are absolute requirements of members for spiritual efforts and identity connection for the sake of offering ancestor worship. Correctly and basically. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. Then sisters. Sisters. And the key descriptor. Neighbor sister. Some sister managed to strike When he went to the text message, I couldn't find a place. Imagine a publication. Just features since issue. It is the roles.
Oh, Papa. Tika.
You said that
Papa. Papa. Tika. Papa. Tika. Tika.
Thank you for my 4 million viewers. Maraming salamat po. Thank you so much, guys. Hindi pong kalimutan magpansa kay host. Thank you so much. Gantok tuloy ako eh. Ha? Ikapoy? Sakit akong likod eh.
Papa. Tika.
Ha? Apat. Thank you for my 4 million viewers. At sa nag-BG-BG dyan, thank you so much sa Lakwachera family. Wow channel. Shakoy. At sa isa dyan, na hindi nagsasalita. Naka-BG lang. Thank you so much. Asa yun? Wala na kayo pikaset? Mo na iso dre ah? Ayaw gumay. Sakit kong likod mong gode. Sumbra. Malagay ako ng ipikasan. Ipikasan. Masakit yung likod ko. Aalis po kami mamaya konti. Gagala na naman.
Mama, pancake.
Pancake ka ng pancake.
Tita, tita, pancake.
Later na yan.
Tita.
We will go out. Tadaki ko, we will go out. You're trying sleeping pa.
Tita, ipulinin na yun.
Yeah, later.
Tita, ipulinin na.
No, you return na to na, you return. Kaya ko. Masakit ang likod ko. Ipikasan, tapikasan. Mag-ipikasan po tayo. You return na yun. Tadaki ko. You return that one. Ipikasan, ipikasan, ipikasan. Oh gosh. Sabi niya, oh, channel, hindi ako nakapunta sa ano mo, busy. Sila Kwachera family, hindi ko nabutan ilis mo. Work mode lang. Thank you so much, sila Kwachera family. Maraming salamat po sa pabigi-bigi niyo dyan. Thank you so much. Maraming salamat po. Gracias.
What's your dog?
Thank you sa 4 million.
Papa. You will.
Ikaw ng ingay mo. Alam, hinduan mo din ang sketch, diba? Ay, nako.
Tita!
Laki ka. Paano na ito matawag? Anong cellphone yan? May tumatawag sa ano niya, cellphone. Wala naman. Nawala na. Tadaki ko. Kadudua ang scotch tape. Ay, nako. Akin na yan. No. Ginawa mong laruan yung scotch tape. No.
Tutu Papa check.
Melo Molena. Hi mga Vishi. Di po ba kita ang chat ko? Thank you, Melo Molena. Thank you po. Ano ba yung chat ko? Thank you so much, Melo Molena. Di po ba kita ang chat? Kita, ano po nabasa ko na? Thank you so much. Melo Molena. Thank you po. Thank you so much, Melo. Hala ko di kita, akala ko di kita. Ayan po, nabasa ko na po. Melo Molena. Thank you so much po. Aray. Ano ba yun? Likot ko. Thank you sa 4 million. Secretary, thumbs up dyan. Maraming salamat po sa inyo. Thank you so much sa inyo. Maraming salamat po sa pagpunta nyo. Thank you so much. Kay Melo Molena, La Cuachera Family, Pau Channel, Shakoy. Kung hindi nyo po friends yung iba dyan, puntahan nyo na lang po. Melo Molena, baguhan pa lang po yata si Shakoy. Kasi start lang po ni Shakoy. Nasa ano pa lang yata siya. Grade 2 naman siya. Thank you so much sa inyo. Maraming salamat po. Galing na po ako sa kanya. Thank you so much, Melo Molena. Thank you. Si Melo Molena. Thank you so much. Uy, nag-ano si Lulu Tiis muna. Pasok lang guys, tiis muna. Nag-ano si Lolo. Lolo namin. Ano ko may basa? Lakwachara family, baby. Thank you so much, Lakwachara family. Maraming salamat po sa pabiji-biji niyo dyan. Thank you so much. Melo, mali na. Paano po maglagay ng mga... Ano itong tanong niya, te? Paano po maglagay ng mga bata? Ano itong tanong niya? Hmm?
Sa YT Studio may nakalagay doon na Made for Kids.
Ah,
Kahit ano, ito.
oh. Sana daw po sa YT Studio. Bawal kasi, di ba? Ah, di, narinig kasi niya yung ano, boses ni Tadaki-kun.
Okay lang. Basta huwag lang umiyak.
Okay lang daw po yun. Basta wag lang daw po umiyak.
Huwag lang magpakita.
O ka hindi daw po magpakita. Kasi naririnig niya yung ano, yung boses ni Tadaki-kun. Okay lang daw po daw yun. Hindi yung post ko. Ah, yung sa akin ano niya eh. Naririnig niya eh. Hindi yung post ko. Bawal kasi diba. At sabi nila okay lang daw pero ano, hindi nakikita siya. Saka hindi umiiyak. Okay lang daw po. May iba na po yung nagpapakita na sa LS ng mga bata. Thank you so much, Melo Molena. May video kasi ako ng apo ko. Ano po, lagyan niyo lang po, ano, Made for Kids. Ano po sa my YT Studio, dun niyo lang po i-edit. Tapos lagyan niyo lang po, ano, Made for Kids. May ano dun eh. I-edit niyo lang po sa YT Studio. Tapos may nakalagay dun. Not made for kids. Tuko ka na. Ano ba gusto daki ka na? Ingay niya. Hindi nilalamig si Tadaki Kon. Thank you so much sa inyo. Maraming salamat po. Melo Molena, salamat. Thank you so much din po sa inyo sa pagpunta niyo po. Ipaningot ang gamot ko eh. Ipaningot. Mata na si Yuri, oh. Ano mapansin na?
Papa,
Thank you so much po. Maraming salamat sa 4 millions na nandyan. Saka 3 thumbs up. Thank you so much po. Yummy. Sumatay.
Ala, karagi ka.
Kainupin niya yun. Ay, ginawa niya. Muni-muni pa si Aling ano. Huh? 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 Ayaw rin siya daw. Huh? Huh? Gising.
Mama, pancake.
Bukas na yan tadaki kon.
Thank you.
Mama, ayun.
Para minggu kay uday uday
Busy pa yung mga isda lumalangoy eh. Sumisid pa sa malalim. Sumisid pa sa ilalim ng karagatan ang mga fishy-fishy. Thank you so much sa 3 millions na nandyan. Tsaka 3 thumbs up. Thank you so much po. Maraming salamat po sa inyo.
Magatik tayo.
Sabay! Yan ang may sabay.
I-end ko lang.
Yan lang. Papasok ako.
Uy, klaro. Mag-i-end na po ako. Aalis mo kami. Saan ka papasok? Pasok ka sa laptop?
Oo, pasok sa laptop.
Mama.
Why?
Ay, sarap. Tabag tayo ni Chahon.
I-off ko na.
Off mo na. Mag-bye-bye ka na.
Bye-bye po sa inyo. Thank you so much po. Pao Channel, Melo Molina, La Pachera Family, saka si, ano yun? Si Shakoy. Thank you so much. End ko lang tong eno. Pinstrip. Are you sure to run the end? Yes.
Go TikTok. Papa, go TikTok.